Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. In today's video update here for Ethereum, we are trading at $1,324. 24-hour volume, we are down 21%, and market cap, we are down 3.98%. So heading over to the chart here, you guys, we are going to be retesting our support at 1296 here. We can see huge selling pressure from last week as we are approaching fresh and new on this week. One of the things that we are looking into is retesting our 20 moving average, which is this orange line here. As we can see, the orange line is coming closer down, and we are going to retest it. Now, one of the things that we do need to establish before that retesting is, again, the body of this candlestick is just driving me nuts. A spinning top candlestick at the very bottom really does not help us in any way, shape, or form. If we do want to come back and retest the 20 MA, Ethereum does need to come back up to the 1463, as we can see. Now, if we take a look at our price action using our MACD indicator of our momentum, we can see that we are slowly getting smaller in the bar compared to previous week. However, again, the week is not done. So if we want to retest this resistance line for the sake of Ethereum coming back up, we do need to make sure that we see an expansion of this, such as the expansion of these two lines moving further apart. As we see them coming closer together and barely any space in between, it does alert us that we may essentially break this area of support and have Ethereum come down for even lower numbers, as we can see here at the $1,000 range. So we're going to watch this very closely on a day-to-day average and take a look at the price action as this candlestick here is going to be changing day after day. Now, speaking of days, we are actually going to go into our price action here of one day. Now, yesterday or the day before, I had mentioned the action itself of the previous or the candlestick that we wanted. We essentially wanted to come up at least 50 to 75% if we wanted to come up and retest our 61% of our fib. If we take a look at the action here of the candlestick, we fell right through that and did not even achieve the 50 to 75% range. However, we're seeing a lot of selling pressure as we see the MACD indicator again is showing us heavy in momentum. As these bars are growing, the momentum is strong and essentially close to an area of interest. In this case, an area of support. Price is going to retrace down. And as I zoom out here, we're going to take a look at that profile volume that I have off to the side. And essentially, it's showing us some clusters of supply and demand. So if price is either below or above, it's going to treat it as a support or a resistance area. If we take a look after below where the price is, we can see this cluster here at 1236 all the way to 1190. So if price does in fact cross over on our RSI and an increased momentum occurs at the area of support, be prepared for price to drop at the outskirts of this area of supply and demand at 1242. We can see this node here that's sticking out that generated a lot of volume at this dollar amount at 1225. Now again, we can take a look at our RSI at an area of point of interest again at our area of support. It does look like possibly we may see a crossover at a bearish side. So again, keep in mind when the RSI is on the right hand side of our pink line here, it initiates a sell opportunity and price is going to drop. As we can see, price continued to drop here as the RSI itself was coming down in percentage. If we take a look here, same thing may occur, is that it might trigger a sell opportunity and it might drop the price continuously down and break this area of support. Now let's take a look at a shorter time frame of 1 hour. The last video that I did earlier, I did say that price was going to consolidate. However, price actually dropped even further. We saw a crossover of our MACD indicator that showed us a sell opportunity, which ultimately broke this bottom here that I had anticipated, and price retraced closer to our 127% of our fib. It consolidated this side and ultimately broke through on the upside. If we take a look at the upside, it broke through our 20 moving average, which is this orange line. But not only that, did you guys notice the MACD indicator flipped from the red to the green as the price escalated and broke through this downtrend corridor? Now, as the price was escalating, we did anticipate price to reach to 78% of our fib, which is the 1357. Look at the reaction of this fib chart at this retracement level. Came to 78%, came down, most importantly, retested the 20 moving average as a support number, came back up. We saw momentum in the MACD indicator growing bigger, saw a buy opportunity on our RSI, broke up, broke through the 78%, retraced next to our 61% of our fib. So that's how strong retracement levels are, but most importantly, the RSI and the MACD indicator retracement levels. So let's take a look at another course action here for Ethereum. So Ethereum itself, we can see that the bottom here for this candlestick retraced only 50% of this previous candlestick. If we are wanting to get more of a momentum or a reversal at this area of support, essentially we need to reach up to 75%, which has not been done yet. Okay, so if we are wanting a reversal to retest 61% of our fib once again, we need to come up to the 75%. Now we can see some of these shaven pops of these candlesticks, meaning that there's either no wick to it or just a very small wick. That means in the session of the 1 hour, the buyers push the price as high as they can, meaning that the aggression was found mostly at the top, which does give us a small subtle hint that the bulls are coming in. It doesn't give us a huge hint that they're driving the price or going to drive the price incredibly high, but it does give us some faith that the bulls are pushing the price. Now, if we take a look at the RSI, we're only at 26% and 25%, but it is closing in fairly quickly. So for me, myself, in my own opinion, I would be waiting until the next couple of candles to see if we are going to be breaking above this fib or if we're going to come down, because these two lines are way too close together. They need to have some separation and space in between them, because ultimately what may happen is it can easily flicker at the end of the hour and trigger a sell opportunity, bringing the price down itself. And we're talking about new money itself pushing the price as high as they want to try to get a profit margin. But because we want to make sure we wait until the confirmation to spark if it is a buying opportunity or a selling opportunity, because the MACD indicator itself is showing very heavy in the red indicators. So what we are going to experience in the next couple of hours, you guys, is possibly retesting our 78% fib as a resistance, as we can see, and we may see price again consolidate sideways. If we do see a momentum of our MACD indicator close to the 1315, then again, be prepared for price to drop once again. And if we take a look at an area of support here, we can see that we've got the body of our candlestick roughly ranging at 1308. So if we do see a drop from this area of support, be prepared to see the price drop to the 1308 price. So that's my video here for Ethereum. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new, but I'll see you next time.